Yo, what's up? I'm Jay. Art Fight, it is coming up. Oh my gosh. Okay, I said this in one of my first ever Art Fight videos, which is like one of my first videos ever, that Art Fight was like Christmas because it is just a wonderful time of year where all artists get together from literally any social media app ever and to get on one website where they can all draw people's OCs. Honestly, it's beautiful. If you don't know what Art Fight is, I have other videos explaining it, but I'll give you a rundown. It's really simple. Art Fight is an annual event that lasts 1 month and it starts July 1st to August 1st. And basically the whole, fight aspect of it is if you have an OC, you can post it on that website, add ref sheets, make character design choices, add a little backstory or just a little summary of your character, and people can see that and be like, hey, that character is really cool. I'm gonna draw that now and I'm gonna attack you. That's, drawing somebody's OC is basically attacking them. And if you really like, oh my gosh, they attacked me, I gotta attack them back, that's you defending yourself. It's honestly just a wonderful event where all artists get together and they choose the teams that they're on. Usually it's 2 teams, but this year it was 3. I'm sorry, Team Mystery, you're not gonna win. Team Comedy forever, I don't care. Okay, but all jokes aside, Art Fight is genuinely one of my favorite events for, if it pertains to art. I know my last video on Art Fight was critiquing it, but honestly, you gotta critique things you love. And they did update the rules, which now you can trace 3D poses, especially in your own pictures, but you just can't trace hair, which honestly, that is all I could have asked for. Art Fight was the genuine clarification. But yeah, again, so I just wanted to kind of say that to get that portion out of the way, because if you are following me and you saw I critiqued Art Fight, now you're seeing me glaze it. It's a complicated relationship. I love and hate it, and you can see that with my past videos. However, the reason I am making this video is because of something that is kind of shifted, and I want to talk about it because a lot of people are getting into Art Fight, a lot. I noticed that back in 2024 and a little bit in 2025, but this year, oh my gosh. Look, this all started when 6 of my mutuals reached out to me in the same week talking about Art Fight. I posted a lot about Art Fight on my TikTok, and I was talking about getting refs ready and characters ready, and oh my gosh, I love this place so much, and decorating my Art Fight profile. And a lot of mutuals had reached out to me asking, hey, do you know how to make an Art Fight account? Hey, do you know how to set this up? Hey, can you follow me? I made an Art Fight account. And I was like, yes, twin, I got all of you. Again, 6 people isn't a lot, but hardly anybody reached out to me about making an Art Fight account. Most of it were just mutuals already doing it. So seeing this happen all of a sudden, even with some of my friends in the real world talking about wanting to join Art Fight, I just wanted to make this video, not to explain how Art Fight works, because trust me, there are plenty of videos explaining that, but I just want to come here and say, Art Fight is not that serious. A lot of my mutuals who had reached out to me thinking about making an Art Fight account and not necessarily making one yet, were really terrified of the idea of Art Fight. They were scared. They thought this was like an episode of Hell's Kitchen where they had to go in front of, really expert judges and put their art on a table and say, here. Well, they gift it to them. And no, I am so sorry that Art Fight has that kind of reputation. It's honestly a very fun event, and I just want to come on here and talk about some things that you shouldn't be worried about, and also Art Fight veterans, things you shouldn't be doing or shouldn't be pushing to an extent, because honestly, both parties are just really all over the place, and I just want to come here and clarify some things. The first thing about Art Fight is a lot of people take prep very seriously. Now look, I am kind of one of those people, but it's usually because I absolutely despise my old art style, and every time I log back into Art Fight, once it becomes that time of year again, and I see all of my ugly ref sheets, I have the absolute urge to redo every single one of them. And if you're watching this, you're probably one of those artists too, but just talking about that first, you don't have to redesign them all. A lot of people get stressed during Art Fight because they usually have other past refs that they want to update, but they're like, oh, I don't want to do it, and I don't know. Here's my little tip. If you don't mess with those OCs anymore, if you don't care about those characters that you made last year, don't update them, just keep it. It's a little momentum to see, hey, how my art style's improved, and maybe some people like that art style still, or maybe some people like that character still. You don't have to rush and try to make all of your 58 characters ref sheets all over again. Trust me, it's gonna get you nowhere, okay? Just update the characters that you really like, and if you are that artist that likes every single one of your OCs, just find the favorites, okay? There's always a favorite child, I'm sorry. And a lot of people also just get scared when they are joining Art Fight and they're like, oh my god, I hardly have any OCs. I hardly have any ref sheets of the OCs I have. I am so underprepared. Look, Brochino, I got you. You don't gotta do all that. There are some mutuals I have. There are some really popular artists I see who just have one character on their art fight, and it's a character that they love so much. If you're a person who doesn't have that many OCs or doesn't want to do all those ref sheets, if you're starting out, just have one character. Just make 1 or 2 ref sheets, one if you're more comfortable with that, and just that's it. That's all you gotta do to get started. Also, do not feel like you have to make your art fight profile look like the most beautiful, well-decorated MySpace profile you've ever seen. Trust me, people just like doing that. Honestly, I like doing it too. It's just the way to let people know what you're into, what kind of fandoms you're in, or what things you enjoy, or music even, or what your characters are like. But you don't gotta do all that. It's just people who are very used to art fight now and like decorating their profiles. It's just an extra little step. Now, here's the thing I want to kind of talk about the most. If you are a person who has characters, do not feel like making your ref sheets is going to be the most complicated part of the process, okay? Do not feel like you have to make like animation show ref sheets where your character's doing a full 360 and they have to be fully rendered, fully colored, fully everything. No, please. I don't even do that, and I've been doing art fight for a long time. It's just, even just having your character stand and not even having a back position, just having a full body, that's really good still. You know, I attack people who do that. It's just, you know, I don't have them facing the back because I don't know what's there. But other than that, you don't have to make a very complicated ref sheet. And I've been seeing a lot of people saying how to get your ref sheets to look really cool and how to make your ref sheets look cool so people can actually attack you. I really don't like that, honestly. Look, okay, this is more of a rant to that part of the process. But art fight, I called it Christmas, okay? When we first started this video, if you remember, and if you even got this far, I called art fight like Christmas because it is an art gifting event. It is not an art trade event. You don't have to make your art fight profile look super cool so you can get so many attacks from people, because that's not what you should be focusing about. You should just be focusing about wanting to gift people art. And obviously, I know we're all human, and when we're doing art fight, we want at least one person to attack us. It feels so good. But don't have this very negative energy about, I gotta make everything look cool, I gotta make everything unique, or else nobody's gonna attack me. Because honestly, it just makes you feel like the only reason you're here is to get attacked, and that can just make you view art fight in a very negative way if you don't get any attacks. And also, they're Euro Cs, man. Don't feel like you have to be pressured to make, you know, every generic fantasy character so you have a bigger chance of somebody attacking you. Make your own characters. Honestly, me personally, I love any type of alien character. I don't care what your ref sheet could look like. It could honestly be a headshot. I'm still snatching your character and attacking that alien because that's just what I like. I don't care if your ref sheet, you know, looks super cool and super insane or the most simple thing with no color at all. I just like drawing people's characters. Now, look, again, do whatever you want. If you like making stuff look pretty, perfect, and absolute, do it. I'm not telling you can't, but I'm just saying this for people who are starting out on art fight or feel like they haven't been doing enough at art fight. You're okay. It's all fine. I want to talk about beginner artists in art fight, especially like not beginners who are doing art fight, but like people who have just started doing art and they feel like they aren't good enough to join art fight. I'm gonna nip that in the bud real quick. I am getting sick of you, and not you, okay, dear viewer, I know you're watching this because you're based, but I'm getting sick of the majority who join art fight because they feel entitled to get good art, and quotations on that. They feel like they should get art from really expert artists, and they feel like their OC should deserve this extra treatment, and they don't like when beginners attack them because they think they don't capture their OC perfectly. Shut up. I love when anybody attacks my characters. All of you have been getting mad entitled. When somebody draws your characters for free, I should hear zero complaints at all. If a beginner artist is attacking you, show your support. Please stop being like, oh, beginner art attack. Oh my gosh, their art style's so ugly. Like, when people attack me, I genuinely shed tears of absolute joy no matter what. Every art to me, especially of my characters, is like receiving something from the Holy Grail. It's beautiful, and I'm not being hyperbolic. It's genuinely just amazing. Also, I'm going to tell you this, if you are starting with Artfight, if you're a first time, please, 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 please use global permissions. Please state what you are comfortable with and what you are not comfortable with. Even if you don't like gender bends, even if you don't like, you know, suggestive art, which is also available on Artfight. If you don't like heavy gore, especially the heavy gore one, please, please, please in your global permissions, which you are very okay with, which you are very not okay with. And artists, please do not draw suggestive art. Please do not draw gore. Please do not draw anything that you feel is borderline if you don't see it in their global permissions. I am telling you, people don't put it in there, but that doesn't mean they're okay with it. You guys are getting really bold on Artfight, and we all need to take a deep breath in and stop, okay? So I would like to add, do not feel like you gotta make a billion attacks that year. Oh my goodness, I am really tired of the like growing majority feeling like people have to attack them and they gotta attack back because, oh my goodness, like how else? You're okay. Honestly, this is where the global permissions rule, or the more like, you know, explaining in your bio or explaining things about yourself kind of comes into play. If you're a person that wants to join Artfight because your mutuals did, and the only characters that you're comfortable with drawing are your mutuals, please state that in your bio. Obviously, people can attack you, but don't feel pressured to attack them back, even though you stated in your global permissions that you wouldn't attack them if they attacked you back, because you're only interested in attacking mutuals. Do not feel like you gotta make 30 to like 100 attacks a year because you see your favorite artist doing it, or you see, you know, your other mutuals doing it, or you just see people in general doing a lot of attacks and you've only done like 10 throughout the whole month. That's okay. Me personally, I'm a person who likes to do at least 30, like an attack a day, because I am a more popular content creator, and a lot of people attack my characters, and I want to feel like I'm giving back. I am not just close to mutuals. I attack everybody. I even do friendly fire, things like that. I'm open to it, and I like drawing a lot, and I am usually a person who draws once a day, so I'm already kind of used to that schedule. But if you're a person who doesn't draw once a day and maybe draws once every week, don't push yourself to draw once every day for the sake of it because a lot of people are attacking you or you feel like you gotta give. You're okay, man. You're fine. You know, if you are not a person who's used to drawing every day and you want to try to get that 30 goal, you will reach artist block and you will reach artist burnout because of how much you are trying to push yourself to draw, especially when it's other people's characters. I feel like a lot of people just don't have that much of a motivation to draw other people's characters, especially for free. Don't push yourself to it. If you only do like 1 attack a year, that's okay. If you do maybe 10, that's still okay. Like, you don't have to push yourself to this really extreme burnouts because you feel like you gotta. And people, do not pressure other artists into drawing your characters because you drew theirs. You are not entitled to that. If you drew somebody's character, do not expect an attack back. Even if the person's card says, I attack everybody or I revenge everybody, and they don't revenge you, do not feel butthurt about it. It's fine. Again, I don't want people to feel pressured to join Artfight because everybody's making it seem like this massive deal, and oh my gosh, like it's gonna be like a judgmental kitchen where I give them my plate and they spit my food right back on the plate and I'm gonna... No. Twin, it's okay. It's the funnest event, I promise you. Especially if you are a person who just likes drawing characters in general and likes cool designs and like to step out of your comfort zone every now and then. Artfight is the place for you, and honestly, I would love it if you joined, and I would love to be the reason you joined. You should join Team Comedy if you're gonna do it though. Okay, I'm joking. But honestly, that's really all I wanted to say for this video. I just kind of wanted to come on here since it's Artfight season, and by the time this video comes out, Artfight's probably already gonna start. I just want to put this out there, you know, to make every artist comfortable with, you know, Artfight and nobody stress out. I do think it's a wonderful event, honestly amazing, even though I did critique it, but it's just a very, very community-driven event that I just love seeing people join every year and feeling more confident to post their characters online. It's just wonderful. And if you want to follow my Artfight, it is, you know, the channel name, Jay Is Bad As Art. I'll put it right here. Honestly, I love attacking people and I love doing revenges, and I just love seeing people's characters on that app. Sometimes I will like literally just scroll through people's art fights and be like, oh, that OC's pretty cool. Oh my gosh, that OC's like really cool. I gotta bookmark these for next year. it's, again, you know, it's a wonderful event. Everybody should join. But now that we're out of that, okay, if you did enjoy this video, you know, if you want to like, if you want to subscribe, if you want to comment your own experiences with Artfight or the things you're scared of that I maybe didn't touch up in this video, honestly, please feel free to, and I'll try to see if I can respond. But yeah, hype the video if you want to, like whatever you want to do, I don't care. And also, if you are interested in meeting other artists who are also into Artfight, you should think about joining my Discord server, the Interstellar Art Space. Again, I glaze the server every time I bring it up, but it's just filled with so many wonderful people, and I just love everybody there. Everybody's just so cool. But yeah, I think that's all I had to say. Artfight is about to start, and I still haven't finished most of my character, like, descriptions and ref sheets, so I'm gonna get to that, okay? Okay, bye!